Lionel Messi is without a doubt one of the biggest football geniuses we'll ever see on a pitch. And while it's pretty much impossible to do exactly what he does, there's tons of stuff you can learn by simply watching the master in action. So today I've come to the pitch to take a look at 5 things that every player can learn from the GOAT. They're quite simple things that might potentially improve your game a whole lot, although they're not going to turn you into Messi right away. Or ever. Sorry. The first thing I've always admired about Messi's game is his ability to read the flow of the game and understand the situation so well. Because Messi really knows when to be direct and attack, but also when to simply step on the ball and pass it backwards. And the thing we can learn from Messi is that he's developed a sense of when his team is in balance and when to take risks and when to simply play it safe. So he kind of knows if his teammates are forward with him to support him, he can pass the ball to them, or simply if he's on his own. So the key learning here is to develop the same sense as Messi. Do you have a lower chance of success? And do you risk losing the ball pointlessly by simply running head first into a dead end? Because you might as well step on the ball, pass it backwards, so your team can keep possession. It might not be flashy, but it works. Also, Messi understands that the best player on the pitch doesn't always need the ball to make a difference. I mean, it's the easy option. You need a goal, give the ball to Messi, he's gonna take care of it. But if he's man-marked by 2 or 3 players, because let's be honest, everyone out there knows he's the best player on the pitch. If Messi then makes a run or even just calls for the ball, the attention of the defenders is gonna go on Messi, and they might even follow his run, creating space in behind them for his teammates. So even though Messi isn't anywhere close to the ball, he's making a very big difference. So try and understand that it's not always about you getting the ball to your feet, but it's about the greater good for the team and creating space for everyone. And if you are the best player on the pitch, understand that you have the responsibility to take attention away from your teammates by making runs and making some noise. One thing that men throughout history has claimed that the Messi has proven on the pitch to be very true is that size doesn't matter. Well, jokes aside, this guy was told ever since he was a kid that he was too small to ever have a chance of making it, and he had to take growth hormones to make it to the biggest stage. But he's kind of turned it into his own advantage by combining a natural agility and fitness with simply just working hard on every other aspect of his game. So if you are a small guy, you get out-muscled a lot. I know that feeling. Try to bulk up as much as you can, but simply just work harder than everyone else on your technique, your vision, and your understanding of the game. And things might just work out to be okay in the end. Of course, Messi is also super deadly because of his really low center of gravity. Because having that means that he can turn on the spot, be extremely agile, and also be more difficult to wrestle off the ball. Of course, it helps being short because your center of gravity is closer to the ground, but it's also something you can work on by really improving your thighs and your muscles, and especially your core, and also working on getting nice and low and stable by really improving your balance by also using your arms. It's something you can do a lot of drills on, but try focusing on that. Teach yourself to get low, and it might improve you a lot. Finally, Lionel understands that football is a simple game. Look, he's not the kind of guy to do a million stepovers or elastic hose or rainbows or any of that jazz, but he's still one of the deadliest dribblers around. Why? Because Messi understands the fine art of momentum and keeping it simple. Often a simple shoulder drop and then going off in the other direction is enough, because he's so agile and explosive that even though the defender knows what's coming, he doesn't know when. So that's the key takeaway here, that you can keep it simple, be very effective, as long as you have momentum and the element of surprise on your side. But of course, there are lots more to learn from a player like Messi himself. But these are the 5 major keys that every player out there should take away and learn from. But if you sat there thinking, ooh, I can also think of something, as you know, sharing is caring, so let us know in the comment section right down below. And after that, you should hurry down to the playlist right down there to get even more tips on how you can improve as a football player. And then don't forget, before you go, to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification button to see all our latest videos the second they drop. And with that said, guys, I am signing off. Cheerio.